there, Capricorn. Welcome to your May 2016 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. This month I am once again going to be using the Golden Tarot by Cat Black in conjunction with the runes. And your one card spiritual guidance reading over on my on-demand Vimeo page will be taken from the Nature's Whispers Oracle cards this month. These are by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. And for those of you who didn't get a chance to check those out last month, I do encourage you to do so. It was amazing really how in line they were with the readings. I do pull those as soon as I finish the general readings here for each sign. And, for those readings especially that are maybe a little, less exciting, or each month we have little things that we have to deal with, and they do usually show up here in the general readings. Some were very uplifting and really in line and gave excellent insight, so I do encourage you to check those out, especially if you're not particularly thrilled maybe with what comes up in the general reading. And even if you are, it just gives you an additional tool for dealing with the month. But let's jump in, Capricorn, and see what's cooking for you in May. Okay. And I do encourage you, as always, to check out the video for your rising sign. That can give you some additional information on other things, other areas that may be lit up for you in May. Of course, the only way to get a reading that is all about you is to schedule an appointment with me. I do those on Skype. They are $65 for 30 minutes. Just drop me a line at the email address in this video or below this video. If you want to set up an appointment, it's runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U, and we'll get that set up for you. But let's see. Your challenge or focus in the month of May, Capricorn, is coming up as the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is normally water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or someone with those traits. Does not have to be a male in these general readings, could just as easily be a female. But yeah, this is someone who is very, the King of Cups is generally very creative, very sensitive, sometimes overly sensitive. Can be live in a bit of a dream world, can be difficult to motivate him to do things sometimes. And I'm kind of, putting out there the more challenging aspects here, because that's the position he's coming up in here. But yeah, no, for some of you, it could just be that this is your focus. He's not a challenge at all. He's just your focus. So this could be someone who has recently taken your fancy. Maybe this is your partner, your mate, this person, you're really focused on him. The King of Cups tends to be very romantic, very soulful, spiritual, and emotionally mature in the upright. This is someone who is, ready for something in general, long lasting. Now, he does not have to be a romantic partner. This could be, someone you work with, a friend, a family member. But for whatever reason, it's someone who's going to play, a part either through most of May, or who may be challenging you in some way. But I really don't see this as a huge obstacle. So if this is someone close to you, you'll probably know, oh yes, I know why that person's coming up as a challenge. I love them, but sometimes they're a little bit hard to deal with, or they're a little bit, a little bit too dreamy, or a little bit unfocused, that sort of thing. This Seven of Cups is coming up here in reverse. So, this does kind of speak to that. Seven of Cups in the upright is kind of a card of fantasy, living in a dream world, or a lot of options and feeling good about those options, or maybe so many options it's confusing. In the reverse, it is kind of like snapping out of a dream world, or kind of coming back down to reality, making a decision out of many options. So just as an example, maybe some of you have been, those of you who are single, maybe you have been dating, or seeing more than one person and you're narrowing it down, or wanting to narrow it down to this person, but maybe there's a challenge regarding this. Maybe this person, maybe you haven't told this person yet that you want to, see them exclusively, or you're not sure how this person's feeling. So that sort of thing. But I mean, for many of you, this involves leaving something behind or putting something down, ending something, because Isai is here, and that is the rune of, a situation that is frozen, or, it's finally come to an end. Sometimes this can be like a breaking away, a dissolution, a breakup. And the reason that I'm saying that, is the Lover's card is here in reverse. When the Lover's card is there in reverse, it can indicate a divorce. It can indicate the end of a relationship. Not always a romantic one. It can be a business relationship. It could be the end of a job. It can also, though, sometimes indicate a triangle, a triangle dynamic in a relationship. So let's go back to those of you who are single and have been dating. You could, you really like this person, but you kind of intuitively are feeling they're not available maybe all the time, or, you may be suspecting that this person is not free. Maybe they haven't been completely honest with you about their situation. Or, it doesn't have to be someone you were dating. It's just someone you're interested in. So you may be kind of trying to find out, is this person single? Or do they have a boyfriend? Do they have a girlfriend? What's going on with this person? And, it may be one of those things, because we have the rune of the hidden here, that you find out that someone that you were hoping was available is not. Someone or something that you really wanted or was hoping would be available is not. So, because again, this is a general reading. You can get clarification watching your, again, your rising sign, or getting a private session. But yeah, there's something or someone you're trying to find out if it's available. The help that's going to be available to you with the Three of Wands. You're trying to get something off the ground. You're really trying to launch something, but you may be running into obstacles. We do have a Mercury retrograde in May. I believe it goes direct at the end of May, mid-May or the end there. Check with your favorite astrologer to find out the dates. But that does tend to slow things down, especially in regards to big changes or travel, transit, communication, those sorts of things. Mars is retrograde also. And I do believe another planet, I think there's another planet retrograde, and I'm not sure which one. But so that's all kind of energy where things are slowing down, or maybe it's taking longer to make headway. It's taking longer to get to the end of a journey. And for many of you, this may have a lot to do in May with communication. Miscommunication, maybe you're just not getting answers. You're not, when you do get responses from people, you feel like it's not, it's either not what you want to hear, or it's not, you feel like somebody may be giving you biased advice in some way, or putting something off, delaying something. I am seeing, though, if anybody is kind of not doing something in your best interest, if you're kind of suspicious of communication you're getting from someone, or because I feel like they may be someone, and I feel like this is in an official capacity, okay? So someone helping you with something. Someone you go to for advice, someone who is, so like a lawyer, a counselor, a realtor, someone who, like, you have a financial advisor even. They may be suggesting something that will benefit them instead of you. So really and I feel like if that's the case, the help that's coming up to you is, not only are you going to know that, but you are going to maybe cut this person loose. You may be, delaying moving forward on something, and that would be wise. I would definitely, you know, Mercury retrograde is not a good time to sign any sort of contract, whether it be for, you know, or make a big purchase like a house or a car, because there's probably going to be hidden details, things you didn't know about. Things won't come to light fully until Mercury goes direct again. So yeah, if you can put that off until the end of May, or even better, June, perfect. If you can't, you can't, but if you can, I would go through everything with a magnifying glass for sure, because, and I do feel like, you know, if any kind of delay is actually going to be for your benefit. Delay in launching, delay in making a big change will kind of bring any trickery or any biased communication to light, so that you can deal with it and kind of reroute things. 3 of Coins is here in the reverse. So it just may be difficult working with people in May. It may be difficult, again, kind of getting the answers you need. I feel like patience is going to be very, we have 2 runes on the table that indicate the patience, you know. You're still going to achieve your goal. It may not be in May, but, you know, this patience is going to pay off. Rushing into anything in May, you're just going to get a very strong intuitive feeling that that would not be the right thing to go. But yeah, I feel like there is someone who is not giving you all the information, or you know, is really kind of trying to work something in their favor, something that will benefit them rather than you. So just be vigilant about that, Capricorn. It's going to be in different areas. I'm not getting like a clear cut, this is work, this is love, because there are so many of you. So definitely check out your spiritual advice on Vimeo or your rising sign video, because that's going to shed some more light on what area of life this could be in. But with the 3 of Coins, yeah, I feel like anyone that you're working with or that is helping you, that you're consulting with in May, it just may be difficult to get back with them. You may not be hearing what you're wanting to hear. It may be difficult working with them. You may start to question, is this the right person? And if it is not the right person, you're going to find out in May, and I think you're going to cut them loose. Because there is an element of something hidden coming out, being revealed, you know, that is going to serve you in the future. And but you're going to find by the end of May things balancing out when it comes to whatever was off kilter. And so yeah, just be patient in May, Capricorn, and you know, wait for information to filter in before you make any big decisions. That's the major thing, you know, for May. But I definitely encourage you to head on over to my Vimeo page. The link is below in the, and just click show more, click or tap it, depending on what device you're on, and get your Oracle advice card from Nature's Whispers once again. And we'll see, I'm gonna shuffle those right now and pull your card, and we'll see what insight they can get. So I do hope to see you over there. Have a fantastic May, and I will see you back here in June.